know you're somewhere.
Hi Libra, welcome to my channel. My name is Kem. Today, Libra, you guys got Eagle Spirit. Spirit has your back, number 23, but it's in reverse. I think you guys are actually headed out of this 5. You might be here right now in this 5, but you have 5-5. So it's letting me know that there's something confusing you in terms of love. And you have the 10 of Cups at the bottom of the deck with the ring, oh my god, at the bottom of the deck. So there's something conflicting you. I mean, I feel like there's someone loyal. It's either there's someone loyal to you around and they're confusing you. That's kind of one of the vibes I'm getting. Like there's someone around you who, I kind of see them as this dog. Like someone very loyal, someone very committed, someone who's like giving you their heart. And I think that's causing a little bit of an issue for you, Libra. Now, it can be reversed, of course. It could be like that you're giving someone your heart. But I think it's that someone is here for you. I get it more as like you're getting presented with somebody. You're getting presented with this 10 of Cups. You're getting presented with this loyalty. You're getting presented with this somebody's heart. And I think you're confused at what to do with it. And you know what they say? They say like life happens when you're not planning for it, right? So I feel like this love came out of nowhere. And that's why you're just kind of like sitting back, right? Because you don't necessarily know. I think there's just something that's confusing you. Like your own feelings are being shielded by you at this time. I think you don't when someone comes up to you in a very, again, when you're surprised, when somebody appears out of nowhere in your life, you know, I think it's a gift, right? But I think you guys are like, oh my god, like what am I going to do with this person now? That's kind of what I'm getting. Like, oh my god, like I was not planning this. I was not expecting this. And now what am I going to do with this person? Like, I think that's the vibe that you guys are in. But I do see you guys getting out of this 5 because we go from 5 to 6, which I really like because I really like this person. If this is somebody else, like showing you love, they are like coming in with 100%. Like they are coming in 100% with their loyalty, I feel, Libra. And I think this is a really positive thing. But again, I feel like you guys are kind of freaking out. So let's pull more on this, Libra. Okay, Libra. I kind of started pulling a lot at the end because I wanted to see what the hell you were going to do. Because I see you guys fumbling a little bit, to be honest. I see you guys, again, when you're in a 5, it's uncomfortable. And you guys, I feel like, are feeling pressure right now. You're feeling pressure maybe from this person that's like love bombing you. I mean, I don't even know what the right term is for this. I just feel like you have someone here who genuinely wants to be with you, like genuinely is trying to give you their heart and genuinely just like wants to show you love. And I feel like that is making you feel very uncomfortable. That's what I'm getting with perception in reverse. Like you're not seeing it for what it is. Like you're seeing, like, for some of you, maybe you're like, oh, this person has like, that's the thing. I don't even think this person has ulterior motives. And I think, you know, deep down, this person does not have anything like negative towards you. Like they don't want to use you. They don't want to get, you know, like there's nothing negative here about this person, nothing. So I think deep down, you know that. I think that's deep down, you know that this issue that you're having is coming from yourself. With this 4 of Cups, like you're looking in the mirror and you're like, yeah, this is not a them issue. This is not anything that they're doing wrong. This is all me. So why am I struggling right now? And I think that's kind of leading you to have to examine yourself. Like, why you don't want to go down the path with this person? Like, why is it making you feel so unstable? Somebody like showing you so much love and someone showing you that they care and someone showing you. It's kind of like, it's reminding me when I worked in the store. I remember this girl was complaining about her boyfriend. She was saying like he was too nice, basically. She was like, yeah, he's just too nice, you know? And one of my managers came through and she was like, you are like, that's like the dumbest shit I've ever heard in my life. She literally said that. She was like, you're like, that is the dumbest thing, and you're like the dumbest person. You should be lucky that someone like wants to do these nice things for you. She's like, you're dumb, like you're an idiot. Like she literally called out this girl, and it was just crazy because a lot of people didn't really, you know, she's a manager. She was like very professional. She doesn't like get involved in anybody's life and shit. But she's there talking, like, you know, she's hearing somebody say, oh yeah, my boyfriend's too nice. And she literally just comes around, it's like, you're an idiot. You're such an idiot. And that's kind of what I'm getting with this read. It's like someone is like showing you love and someone's showing you how much they care. And I feel like you're kind of having this crisis within. And I think it's all coming from you. So I feel like this has to do with something within you that needs to be worked through, Libra. Because it's interesting, you're coming up as Queen of Air, so I feel like it's good that you're not in reverse. It's good that you're like, you know, you're trying to figure shit out. You're not like just running away, and you're not just, you're also not hurting this person. That's what I'm getting. Like you're kind of separating yourself from this person to try to figure shit out, which I think is a really positive thing, because I feel like you do know that you have something good on your hands. So it's like, instead of like running away and ruining this, or just throwing this away, let me figure it out. That's what I'm getting. You're trying to figure it out. And I think there's something within you that it's all coming from within you. Like this feeling of like, I need to run away, or I don't know where it comes from though, like where you're feeling like you need to run away, or why you feel like you can't be loved, or why you feel like this is too good to be true. There's just a lot of fear. That's what I'm getting. A lot of fear. A lot of fear for like the future, I want to say. And I think it's not dumb, Libra, but we can't live in the future. We have to live in the present. So like in this present moment, you have somebody really nice. You have somebody trying to give you their heart. You have somebody here who's very loyal with the dog, right? And who wants maybe a higher level of commitment with you, who wants a lot of things with you. And I feel like in this very present moment, if you were living in the present, you would accept this. But I feel like a lot of you guys might be living in the future or living in the past. Okay, like I feel like living in the future is a problem, same as living in the past. Living in the past is like, you know, you're gonna think about exes, and you're gonna think about what's going on with this person and what's going on with that person. And okay, like if you're waiting on an ex or waiting on a past person, it's obviously going to inhibit you from going forward. And then if you're thinking of the future and you're thinking, well, how's this person fit into my future? Also a mistake, because yeah, like you want to think of the future with a person, of course. But right now we cannot see the future, and we cannot live in the past. We have to be in the present. So whatever it is that's making you freak out, and I think it's you seeing a future with this person, I would just not let it like you're gonna, don't let that consume you, and don't let that affect you right now. So if some of you guys need to take some time away from this person to figure shit out, go and do that, because I definitely see this as like a you thing and not a them thing at all. With Spirit has your back in reverse, I think Spirit actually does have your back, and I think Spirit is actually trying to like initiate things in your life, but I think you're here in this confusion, so you're like rejecting Spirit's embrace, like you're rejecting Spirit's hand on you, right? So you're feeling like you're all alone, you're feeling like you're confused, you're feeling like things are not working for you, meanwhile you have someone really beautiful like right in front of your face. So it's just a very confusing energy to me, and I think it's confusing because you're confused. Like straight up, you're just very confused at this time. And I think a lot of you guys need to take some time away to stabilize yourself, to figure out why you feel confused, to figure out why you want to reject this person, and to figure out what it is. Like, is it you thinking about your past and waiting for someone like an ex coming in that's inhibiting you from moving forward? Or is it you thinking about your like future and wondering where this person fits in? Because both of them are wrong. Like you cannot live in your past and you cannot live in the future. You have to live in the present moment right now. And right now this person's right there. And I don't see anything wrong. Like if you're single, what is wrong with accepting someone's hand? You know what I mean? If they, like someone's like showering you with love and loyalty, like why does that make you uncomfortable? And if it's a future thing or a past thing that's coming into your head, then you already know that instability is being caused by you, and you guys need to like take that down a notch, okay? Because again, we cannot predict the future and we cannot live in the past, okay? Now I was fast forwarding to the future because I see some of you guys sabotaging this, to be honest. With Journey in reverse, Thought in reverse, I see some of you guys like sabotaging this and maybe throwing this away, or maybe like acting brash and just like kind of being like, you know what, I'm not going to do anything about this. I'm just going to maybe like ignore this person, or maybe just kind of like, you know, not do anything when it comes to this person. And I see that being like a huge mistake. The counselor's here. The counselor's like, what the fuck are you doing? The counselor can be like your higher self, your heart. I kind of feel like it's someone, you know, angelic trying to guide you in the right direction. And a lot of you guys are like, no, I'm throwing this away. I'm going to throw this away. And they're like, no, balance yourself out before you do anything dumb. So I feel like this is a warning to some of you guys. Like, you guys need to balance your energy out. They're telling you that there's a masculine and feminine imbalance going on within you. So again, maybe your masculine is working overtime, or maybe your feminine is working overtime. There's an imbalance here. And this has to be balanced out, because I see this person being someone that you can build with. I see this person, they can be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We have King of Earth here with the Three of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands. This is a really beautiful, brand new beginning that you could have with somebody. But I think your instinct right now is like, I don't know what I want. I don't know how this affects my future. This is too confusing to me. I don't want to think about it. So what I'm going to do is just stop speaking to this person. Meanwhile, the counselor's like, what are you doing? And that's what I want to say. Like, what are you doing, Libra? What are you doing? You need to balance yourself out right now. So again, if this means you need to take some time off from speaking to this person, then do that. If this means that you need to like go within and like kind of, I don't know, I heard like go take a chill day, like go, you know, just relax, go do something that's going to relax your mind for a little bit, because like there's something really crazy about you being presented with something really beautiful and something that could be like very long lasting with the Three of Pentacles. Somebody like really wanting to work with you. I get this person, they want to work with you. They want to work with you so badly, and you're the one that's like confused and pushing them away. So you really need to figure out where that's coming from. I think it's you guys thinking of future and past and not living in present. That's my personal opinion. But for everybody, it could be something different. Like, oh, maybe some of you guys are stressed out about work and you just don't have time for love. Again, there's an imbalance. There's something imbalanced right now that's causing this like disease, I would say, because it's definitely like, it's inhibiting you from being with this person. And I think a lot of you guys instinctually just want to throw this person away. Meanwhile, like, I think this is like one of the best things that could have happened to you, Libra. So I want to pull a little bit more, but yeah, it's a little concerning why you want to throw them out. This is so crazy to me. This is so crazy to me. So like, I feel there's been a lot of things in your life that haven't worked out the way you wanted it to. And you can lie to yourself and say like, no, this is exactly how things should be. Like, this is how this is how things, like I feel like you're lying to yourself and saying like, I wasn't disappointed when this person left me. I wasn't disappointed when this didn't work out for me. Nine of Cups in reverse and Eight of Pentacles mean to me in reverse, it's like people have been not necessarily giving you what you need or deserve for a long time. And I feel like with the Nine of Cups in reverse, you felt that lack. You did. You felt it, and you maybe kept quiet about it. So I feel like that's where this imbalance within you is coming in. People have been letting you down for a while. That's what I'm getting with the Nine of Cups in this in reverse. These other people have been letting you down. And now you're at the point where somebody is actually trying to give you what you need and what you deserve. With the Star in the Hierophant, it's like a high level of commitment, something maybe even more traditional than you're used to. But with the Star, it's like everything that you could have hoped for in a person. And it's being presented to you. And all you're thinking about is past shit. and like how it hasn't worked out the way you wanted it to with a certain person. And again, I think this has to do with you having to be realistic right now. Be really realistic about the past people and the people like that you are hoping to have in the future, maybe, because I feel like that's the block right now. Like thinking about maybe just lying to yourself and saying like, oh yeah, this person, they hurt me in the past, but it wasn't their fault. Like I see somebody making excuses for people, and somebody like saying, well, it wasn't that bad, when it actually really was bad. And like, you're discrediting your own stories. You're discrediting your own pain. That's what I'm getting. Like, if somebody really hurt you, you're like, oh, but they didn't really mean to. And it's like you're discrediting yourself for the sake of that person. And I feel like even if you're waiting for someone in the past, it's like, yeah, you know, like I just see so many excuses, and it's so not right to be like shoving this person who's showing you their heart and giving you all their love and showing you how much they care, for you to like discredit them the way you discredit others, the way you discredit yourself, right? Because like, people have hurt you in the past, people have blindsided you in the past, and you make excuses for them. Then you have somebody showing you 100% love, and someone being like 100% faithful, and somebody being like 100% I want to be with you, and you're like, no, this can't be real. Like, I just feel like, Libra, you're getting like a gift, basically, with the star and the Hierophant. You're getting like a gift, and if you're not careful, some of you guys are going to throw this gift away. If you're not careful and balancing yourself out, you're going to throw it away. I see it here. 6 of Cups in reverse, 10 of Pentacles in reverse. Like, you're going to throw them away. And the Divine's like, but why would you do that when you have when you can actually just start over with this person, and you can actually create something new with this person, and it will be totally different from what you've experienced, and it'll be totally different from what you thought your, you know, future would be. And that's okay, right? They want you to go towards this, Libra. They do. 3 of Wands and the Chariot. Yeah, this is like fast moving energy. They want you to like go for it. So I don't want to hear, Libra, excuses about like past people. I don't want to hear about how this will affect your future. I don't want to hear any of these things, because it's all not really important. The important thing right now is to be in the present. And if you were to be in the present, if you start to be in the present and you start to balance yourself out, you'll get to the 6, and that's where this person is, and you'll meet them, and the two of you will have this beautiful, passionate, brand new beginning. But this is like, yeah, and you won't be alone. You will not be alone anymore. 5 of Cups in reverse. Like, this person doesn't want to leave your side. This person doesn't want to see you suffer. This person is like genuine. 6 of Cups, this is a soulmate. I feel like they really just want to protect you. They want to take care of you. And it's like you're getting everything that you have asked for. And now you're like freaking out about it. And instead of like taking it with both hands and loving it to death, you're running away from it. And I think that would be a mistake. So again, a lot of you guys don't have, you know, someone that you can talk to about what's going on mentally, but I think mentally you're blocking yourself, and you're trying to like talk yourself out of it, and you're trying to really like do everything you can to self-sabotage perhaps, and maybe even just like not talk to this person, not answering this person, just kind of ignoring them and thinking they'll go away. But I think this person's genuine, and I think they don't want to go away and they don't want to leave you behind. So I don't think that's going to happen. So I think you might get a second chance here, even if you haven't been talking to this person, to really like, you know, see what you have right in front of you, Libra, okay? And not throw it away, okay? So yeah, Libra, I really hope that you guys, I hope that I don't give you this, that you don't find this reading too late. But yeah, let's put you some advice. So I feel like they're giving us a little bit of a hint here as to what's imbalanced, because there was something about masculine and feminine energy being like imbalanced at this time. And I feel like it's the feminine energy that's imbalanced. The presence of the divine feminine. At the center of everything there is light, and I am that light. The presence of the divine feminine. So I feel like if you guys are like, well, which part of me is imbalanced? It's the feminine part of you right now. And I definitely think that with the ocean coming out here as well. The ocean is like, it's funny because the ocean is, the tide is controlled by the moon, and you have the moon out here. So your emotions are being controlled. Your emotions are, I feel like your emotions are supposed to be a guide to you. But because this is coming up in reverse, I feel like you're not allowing for that to happen. You're not allowing for that to take place. And because of that, I feel like you're not, there's a lot about feminine energy here, right? With the moon, the ocean, and the presence of the divine feminine here. So I feel like that has a lot to do with the imbalance going on right now. I think you're kind of taking that emotional, and it's the unconscious energy, basically, unconscious energy So there's a lot like subconsciously going on, unconsciously going on. And I think that's why you're blocking this. If you don't know why you're blocking something, you have to go into the unconscious. And I feel like that's where your answers are going to lie. And I feel like that's the part of you right now that's hiding and evading from you, your unconscious. And I feel like there's something going on, I feel like, with forgiveness. So maybe like unconsciously you haven't forgiven someone from the past, or maybe unconsciously you haven't forgiven yourself for something. There's something very, like, only a feminine energy would be able to figure it out. And again, you can be a masculine, but you have to get into that feminine energy. I think this could have to do with a past person, really, honestly, because Miao Shen talks about forgiving somebody. The giving is receiving, the energy of the universe is merciful. And I don't feel like I don't feel like you have to forgive this person for anything. They haven't done anything wrong. Maybe you have to forgive yourself for like rejecting them or pushing them away. But I think there's something deeper here where it's like you might have to forgive someone from the past so that you can move forward. You know what I mean? Maybe you're still holding on to some sort of pain from the past, or somebody from the past that like really hurt you. And I think that's why you haven't been able to move forward in this new direction. And I think you might have a lot of love for this person, but at the end of the day, there's something about them that you need to forgive them for. So maybe it's somebody who like broke your heart that you love a lot and you have a lot of love for, but because of what they've done, or because of who they are, because of something that took place, you can't be with them. And I feel like that's kind of stopping you right now from moving forward with this new person, or this person that's come in. There's definitely something subconscious here. And it's like you're hiding it from yourself because I think it's painful. So I feel like they're trying to say, like, if it's a past person that like really hurt you, or if it's a past person that didn't see your worth, or it's a past person that, or somebody like that you need to forgive, basically, let them go, forgive them. Maybe like their name comes to mind right away. I personally don't feel like, again, if some of you guys have hurt this new person, I don't really think it's that. I think there's somebody here that's in your past that like you have not really looked at the way that you should look at them. Like you're hiding something from yourself about them. It's kind of like when somebody, you know, you repress your thoughts, you repress your emotions. Like somebody hurt me really badly and I just want to forget about it. So those emotions go to the back, you know what I mean? But like those emotions that you're hiding are inhibiting you from moving forward. So right now, Libra, this is like time to take a dive into your unconscious. And I think that's a very like high priestess, divine feminine energy that you're going to have to try to tap into. And I think it's very difficult. It is really difficult. And I think it's going to be something that makes you maybe even purge or cry a little bit. But I think that has to be released in order to let this new person in. So that's what I'm getting, Libra. I love you guys. I hope that this helps. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.